2-2 to Christian Walker. And he puts it in play, but he hits it on one hop to the shortstop, Willie Adames. And the Giants have won a series against the Astros for the fourth consecutive season. Ryan Walker picks up a 1-2-3 save in the ninth inning. The Astros lose this one 3-1 after losing last night 7-2. So they'll need to salvage a 500 homestand with a win tomorrow with their ace, Framber Valdez, on the mound.
Let's do a little math here to open up the show. 5 games played, 162 total. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 3% through the Astros 2025 campaign. It's early. And we know that this team, with Jose Altuve, who went yard, and Yordan Alvarez, amongst others, is eventually going to score. However, through 5 games, the Astros, specifically their offense, is giving long year. 9 runs in 5 games. That's less than 2 runs a game. 4 extra base hits through 5 games. 6 singles last night, plus the Altuve home run. Jose Altuve, 7 hits. The rest of the Astros, 14. And Yordan Alvarez is 1 for 16. Yeah. You know, I am burdened with a skill that most of Houston sports talk radio can't possibly fathom. I have something called the sight. I'm going to put on my wizard hat right now. I have the sight. I see things. Many people have told me that I can see the future, especially when it comes to baseball, being the most brilliant baseball mind in Houston. I have the sight. I'm a baseball genius. Like, it's a lot to deal with. And late at night, last night after the Astros lost to the Giants, I started having visions. These visions gave me cold sweats. I woke up in the middle of the night, punching the air, screaming, "Ah!" Is this offense ever going to show up? And then I started seeing things with the sight. I foresee many powerful things on the horizon for the Astros. Things that would scare the average man. I get a little. That's why Sean Mapes is the best producer in the business. I see things coming that you won't like. Remember what happened the first game of the Astros-Giants series? Remember when we had to deal with this crap on the Space City Home Network broadcast? I'm talking, of course, about the marketing lady who decided to go into detail about the Astros Space City jerseys.
It's called City Connect for a reason. It gives a platform for every team to create a story that celebrates their city, and that's what all the details are. Stros across the chest. It's all about celebrating the fans. That's how they talk about this team. You know, every time they're happy or even mad, it's go Stros. We love our Stros. We need our Stros to do. But they've been talking about it forever. And so for us to put that across the chest, first time we've ever done that.
Oh my God.
That was fun.
Also, I thought it was pretty cool. You're still paying tribute on the back of the neck on the inside of the jersey to the previous Space City
Stop the conversation.
Yeah, so this is really about the evolution of Moon to Mars, and Space City was the first one we ever did. The city is anchored in so much space history and culture, and it was also the best ever in Major League Baseball history and Nike's history from a City Connect. So we wanted to still pay tribute in 2.0.
Oh my God. I see more of this coming. I mean, what the hell was that? That was like NPR. A lady talking about muffins on NPR. Well, this is how you make the blueberry muffin.
oven, you make sure you put a lot of Crisco grease in the pan, and then you put it in the oven for no more than 11 minutes so that it gets a nice little moist muffin top.
I mean, that was Monday's game, and Todd Callis and Jeff Blum brought her back for another segment. And I mean, that's just the first homestand of the year. We're going to see her a lot, aren't we? Especially if the Astros offense doesn't wake up. Like, this is what we're going to be tuning into games for, because the Astros offense isn't going to show up. That's what I see in the future. I see more of this lady, Anita something. I don't want to know her name. Why do they force these interviews on us? I have the site. And again, the Astros offense is making me see horrible, horrible things. Okay, it's one thing to have the marketing person on. I see something very awkward. I see the most socially awkward person of all time to ever set foot in Dyken Park. I see Bobby Dynamite interviews on the horizon.
Fans were dying to see the train. What was going to be in the back of the train here? The baseballs, the unveiling. Bobby Dynamite never left. He's still here. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Still here. It's really me.
What's new up here?
Oh, man, everything. We got a new paint job to match our colors. So everything that was red is now orange. Everything that was black is now blue. And then the baseballs. We got some giant baseballs sitting back there to just kind of signify our 25-year history here in downtown Houston. So, yeah, everything up here is new again.
This is going to be the whole year. When the Astros offense doesn't show up, the Space City Home Network, to try to keep people tuned in, they're going to be bringing in the marketing person and then Bobby Dynamite to talk about what's new with the train. Hey, here's what's new with the train. It got a paint job, and they replaced the oranges with balls. And they're sending Julia Morales up there to, first off, tell us that information, and then ask Bobby Dynamite for more information. So while the Astros offense continues to do nothing at the plate, this is what I see in the future. More Bobby Dynamite. And by the way, bless Bobby Dynamite's heart, but this is truly Napoleon Dynamite, but with less pairs of overalls. More Julia and Bobby.
Need some action up here.
Oh, are you? How can Bobby be afraid of heights if he hangs out?
I don't know.
Like
we'll talk later.
Arm.
I'll get the scoop on Bobby being afraid of heights. How many pair of overalls do you have, Bobby?
Just two, actually.
Oh, wait.
Well, yeah.
I'm sorry I asked.
Most people are.
TK.
No, I think there's a follow-up to that.
Yeah.
That's why you only come up here once a year.
Good thing it's early in the season.
This is off the rails, literally. Oh.
So good.
No, Todd, it's not so good. Because my divine sight sees more interviews with Anita, the marketing lady, and Bobby Dynamite the rest of this year. I'm sorry. I can't do that. Okay? I've experienced the good. I can't go back to the bad. And I will watch these games. Being baseball's preeminent mind here in Houston, it's a burden that someone has to carry. And since it is me, gifted with the divine sight, I will do it. I will watch these games. But I see more of this. Oh, we're not done. While the Astros offense doesn't show up, we're going to see more interviews with the marketing lady who's going to bore us to death. We're going to hear more interviews with Bobby Dynamite, who's going to make us want to change the channel like we're watching Michael Scott on a vintage episode of The Office circa 2009. Or we're going to get bad HEB commercials. And HEB, I love you guys, okay? Thank you very much for the Texas pecan coffee that has powered me through my morning for years. But who greenlit this?
Make me snacks for the ball game. Make me HEB snacks. Buy me some brisket and queso too. Oh, and get enough for the whole crew.
Let me flip all these burgers and poppers grilled by the flame.
For it's 1,
2,
3 dipsters set to win the snack game. We should totally start a boy band.
No, please don't. Honestly, I'm upset with the lack of effort there from Jose Altuve and from Mauricio Dubon and from Jeremy Pena. I can sing better than the three of those guys. Obviously, I show it at T-Bones every single Saturday, doing a little karaoke. But the lack of effort there, sort of a reflection of the, I don't know, lack of attention to detail this offseason for the Astros offense that has done absolutely nothing. So, guys, I see dangerous things on the horizon with my divine sight. Okay. I'm seeing more awful promotional interviews to distract us from the non-existent offense, whether it's with Anita, the marketing lady, or Bobby Dynamite. And I see us wanting to strangle ourselves with our own bare hands as we continue to hear those HEB commercials. So, I mean, this is what I see. With this Astros offense off to a historically bad start through 5 games, that's only 3% of the way through the season. These are the things I see, and they frighten me, and they should frighten you. It's the Paul Gallant Show, the most interactive sports talk show in Houston. 713-780-3776 to call, to text on YouTube at ESPN Houston, on Twitch at ESPN 975. Sean, are you scared? I'm scared. I do not want this. Okay? I don't, but this is what's coming. This is what's coming if the offense doesn't wake up.
Yeah, it's really tough, especially because if the offense doesn't wake up, it's just going to be quicker and quicker half innings, and we're just closer and closer to HEB commercials.
Or
Hearing,
those Fubo TV commercials that are poorly voiced with a terrible jingle in the background that play once a commercial break, reminding me of the fact that they're price gouging me to the tune of $150 a month. This ad was not brought to you by Fubo TV.
No, it was not. Yeah, man. Christian Walker, I'm going to need you to stop hitting the ball hard and more hitting it on base. I know he got a hit yesterday. Huge.
He did get a hit.
I mean, 6 singles last night, boys. Let's go. That's awesome. Now, I would like for it not to be like 1 single every inning. I would like for it to be 6 straight singles. Would even be nice.
Well, that'll be hard because this team can't hit with runners in scoring position.
Yeah. Good news, they haven't had a ton of opportunity to get guys in scoring position. It's great news.
Yeah, I think since last night, I think they were 3 for 23 with runners in scoring position going into the night, and I don't think they added.
They were 0 for 2.
Okay. So damn. I was wondering if they even got anybody in
to me. I had the same thought. I was like, they might have just gone 0 for 0. No, they 0 for 2. So
Cam Smith had a hit.
Kyle
Tucker has 4 home runs in his last 4 games.
Yeah, playing in a minor league ballpark.
Well, don't they say that about Dyken Park? Oh, guys, I'm nervous. I see things coming that are only going to get worse. You thought last year's start was bad? I don't know. I think we are heading back in that direction, and I didn't think it was possible. So the Astros bats, please wake the F up this afternoon.